Hi there. I am going to be reading the transcript of my assignment here on the speech that I listened to for this assignment. I listened to Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream. This speech was given on 1963 in Washington, D.C. I would have to say that it was a very, very powerful speech. The main point that Martin Luther King was trying to convey was the fact that the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed 100 years prior, but yet African American people were still being mistreated and not given the same privileges and opportunities as the white people. Martin Luther King wanted all men and women to be treated equally and to stop the segregation. While it was difficult to notice any nonverbal cues that Martin Luther King may have been illustrating because I did not watch the speech, I listened to the audio. I did pick up on a few cues, such as the tone of his voice. I definitely noticed the way his voice changed when he made different points in his speech. Sometimes he would raise the volume of his voice, which would made the crowd cheer with excitement. As I listened to his voice raise, I could literally envision him using hand gestures as if I were there listening to him speak. In other parts of the speech, I could hear the sorrow in his tone. And I can also envision him looking down and looking down toward the podium, in an emotional state. I can honestly say that I'm not a very good listener. I know it's not a very good quality to have. Unless I'm completely interested in the topic, you can probably forget about me paying attention to it. Especially if I have distractions going on. For example, I can read an entire book and not be able to tell you what I just read. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes. Knowing that I had to listen to this speech, though, for an assignment, it really made me focus and absorb the information. I put my earbuds in, and I blocked out everything else in the house and listened to the speech. Afterwards, I felt a sense of accomplishment because I literally remembered every part of the speech, and I was touched by what I heard. There were a few parts that were inaudible, though, just simply because of the crowd cheering in the background. Other than that, I really didn't face any challenges while listening to it. When it comes to listening, as far as, like I stated earlier, I'm not a very good listener. I'm not necessarily always a good listener, I should say. It's the same when it comes to multitasking, especially trying to listen while doing something else. And my wife could very well vouch for that. She tells me this quite often. Like for an example, if I'm in the middle of doing a homework assignment and I'm typing a sentence out and she comes in and starts talking to me, I literally couldn't tell you anything she said because I'm in the middle of typing and I have to finish my sentence that I'm typing before I can even give her my attention. Sometimes it usually takes her a few minutes to stop talking to realize that I'm not even paying attention to her and I'm not going to know anything she just said to me. I'm concentrating on my homework, so I haven't absorbed anything that she has said to me at all. And I also cannot usually listen to two people speaking to me at the same time. I may hear what they're saying, but I'm definitely not comprehending any of the information or absorbing it at all. So that is my reflection of the Martin Luther King speech, I Have a Dream. Thanks for listening.